How you doing, people? Second video of the year. I don't think I'm going to get wet today. It's Friday. Yes, weekend's here. Although I haven't really officially gone back after my Christmas break yet. What you could see me doing was just, morning by the way, I was just framing up a shot. And all I want to do in this video is see, can a long exposure tidy up a shot? And what I mean by that is, if you look behind me, you can see that I've got a shot here. Well, I've already taken the shot. I wanted to get it in the bag because the sun's coming round, and I come down in this valley on purpose because I didn't want any sun on the backdrop. I just wanted a boring, plain, flat lit shot to prove what I'm trying to do. So from this scene here, as you can see here, look, from front to back, there's stuff going on all the way through the shot. Now, the reason I picked this shot, or what caught my eye when I was walking past, was this branch here that goes right out over the water. It kind of leans out over and pulls the scene in. I like these rocks in the foreground, the greeny moss. And you know me, I love a long exposure. But what I wanted to prove, or hope I can prove, is that a long exposure can tidy up a shot. Now, I've already taken one shot. Because it's kind of a messy scene and there's so much going on. Obviously, you've got the branch going over the water. You've got the rocks in the foreground, but the water just looks chip-choppy, really messy. So, simple, quick video. I've taken one shot, 13th of a second, f13, ISO 500. That's just so I could get a quick shutter speed to, it's quite dark under here. That was so I could get a quick shutter speed to just freeze it and show you what I mean by a messy scene. So I'm going to chuck that up on the screen now. See what I mean? It's quite messy. I focused on that big branch that's going out over the water. I focused on that close right hand side there. And to me, it looks really messy. The scene, that is. Great little spot. Now, tidy it up. I'm going to put my 6-stop ND filter on. And I'm going to put my polarizing filter on because I'm shooting this white water is getting a bit bright. I want to calm that down a little bit. And I've got a shutter speed of 30 seconds, ISO 100. I'm going to take the same shot again. And now I think it looks a little bit tidier. What do you reckon? Think it's tidied it up? I think it has, big time. And it's obviously, obviously you've got the mess of the branch. It's not really a mess, but you've got the foreground interest, you've got the branch, you've got the trees in the background, you've got the chippy choppy water. Obviously there's a lot going on, but do you not think that long exposure, because it smoothed the water out, has just put some kind of softness to the scene? Just kind of, long exposure's gone, whoa, slow this shit down, smooth it out, let's make it nice and tranquil. What do you think? Drop something in the comments. I'm gonna have a little walk along, see if I can get another shot doing the same thing. Find a busy shot, bang an ND filter on, smooth it out. Yeah, admittedly I love using ND filters and long exposures, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. I'm gonna go and find another one quickly. Cool. Right, I've literally moved about 10 meters. That was the branch going over the river that I shot earlier, but it's quite nice. The sunlight's not banging its way in yet. It's still quite dark and flat down here. So you can see, woo! See where my camera is. Got this rock in the foreground. That branch is leading over the scene, which is a nice frame, and it kind of, I've got the wall on the right that kind of leads your eye up the right hand side of the scene. Got that branch that reaches out over the river. And then on the kind of left, I've got this kind of messy-ish water. And then all the mess in the background. I call it mess, it's not, it's lush, I love it. But I've already taken one shot. Oh, quarter of a second, f13, ISO 200. What do you think of that? You can see there's kind of potential in the shot there, can't you? When you look at it, just that big rock in the foreground. Like I say, the rocks or boulders on the right hand side. You can just see in the distance there's some warm light just about to come down. You've got that branch, like I said, leaning over the scene. So there's definitely potential there for a shot. I mean, I may be wrong. You may like the shot as it is. You may like the shot as it is. But just want to tidy it up a bit and see if the long exposure can do that. Mode, manual, f13, ISO 100. Alright, see what that polarizer's doing. If you struggle to sometimes see what the polarizer's doing, just look at your histogram on the right hand side. You turn it one way, the histogram goes to the right. That means you haven't got much polarization because it's getting lighter. So keep going or turn it back the other way and your histogram will move to the left where it's darker. I'm terrible, I always go for pretty much maximum, or if you're shooting in AV mode, you'll know because your shutter speed will be extended. There's the lights changing in here, just the amount of time I've been gassing my guns. Main thing is, I just don't want no highlights on the right. Don't want the histogram shooting up to the right. Oh, 30 seconds. Why not? Everyone's a winner. 30 seconds to give me that long exposure. F13 to get a huge amount in focus from front to back. ISO 100, want it as smooth as I like. I don't need the light sensitive to the sensor. I don't need the sensor sensitive to light. My 6-stop Bevan ND filter to help extend that shutter speed and slow the light that's coming through to the sensor. And my Bevan polarizer is to get rid of all that shine. There we go. I think it's made a huge difference. I love the look of water like that anyway, as you probably know if you watch my videos, but like I said earlier, rock in the foreground, it looks so crisp and sharp. The boulders and rocks on the right, the branch coming over into the scene, little bit of warmth down the far end, smooth water. I love it. It's not the most amazing scene, but look what we've gone from and to. Quite like that. What do you reckon? Alright people, cheers for watching. It's Friday. I might treat myself to a glass of wine. Have a great weekend. See you next week. Oh, I've got to ask. Go on, give it a subscribe, hit a like button if it helps. Leave some comments if you want. Cool. Cheers. Bye.